Hello and welcome to the Women's European Handball Championships from Serbia. Clayton Lucas here with you as Group D gets underway, and our first game sees Montenegro take on Iceland. Well, Montenegro are favourites against the minnows of handball at this level in the form of Iceland. A team though on the up under head coach August Johansson, and with some talented players in the squad, but a lot will depend on how goalkeeper Jenny Asmundsdottir plays. She will have to be her absolute best to keep Iceland in it, you feel. For Montenegro though, head coach Dragan Adzic, well, he may well view this as the perfect opportunity for his team to have a run out and secure maximum points ahead of what will be some tough games to come. First glimpse of the referees from Belarus, Andrei Gusko and Siare Repkin. May well find, as far as Montenegro are concerned, that some of the star players won't play the whole match if they can get a comfortable lead against Iceland, but that's all ifs and buts, and all remains to be seen. We're at the Millennium Hall here in Vrsac, just short of 3,000 fans in for this one. So now it'll be time for the national anthems. We'll start with Montenegro and we'll finish with Iceland. Very proud moment indeed to be stood there in front of your flag, having your national anthem played out in front of you. Montenegro's squad, very talented players, and we'll be looking to get off to a good start as far as this one goes. And players to look out for are Ana Djokic, and also Katarina Bulatovic, number 32. 139 goals in just 39 games. That's some record. So too for Milena Nezic with 77 games and 176 goals. They'll be looking to add to that tally in this one. Well, for Iceland, their star player is the goalkeeper, number 1, Gudni Jenny Asmundsdottir, and she knows she's going to have to play well today to keep Iceland in with a chance. It'll all be how well Iceland can finish the chances that they get offensively. Must make the most of their chances in this competition. It's all new territory for them, really. They did fail to qualify for the Olympic Games. They had a 12th at the World Championships in 2011 in Brazil. They got a 15th in the European Championships in 2010. First glimpse of Dragan Adzic, the Montenegro coach. They'll be looking at this as more of a warm-up game in stark contrast to August Johansson. They'll be looking at this as a real test of what his players have got to do and how much further they still have to go in world handball. So the team's just waiting for the refs to say, yep, we can get going. So away we go. It's Iceland in the blue and white attacking against Montenegro, who are playing in all black. This Group D encounter from the 10th Women's European Handball Championship, the Millennium Hall in Versace. Iceland moving around quite quickly, looking for an opportunity to get through. Knutsdottir giving the ball out to Jonsdottir. All the Icelandic surnames finish with Dottir except for one player. Oh, that's stolen. A chance here for Montenegro. Oh, that was unlucky. Just lost control of the ball, did Mihajlovic. But the first goal goes the way of Montenegro, to the delight of the fans. And it's Milena Nezovic who gets to score. And she nearly had another one, still celebrating her first goal, and the ball came back to her. Big gap for her to go through, and no chance for Asmundsdottir. I was just saying that the Icelandic surnames are very distinct in so much as that it's someone's daughter. So Asmundsdottir, Haraldsdottir, Jonsdottir. The only player who doesn't have that surname is number 22, Ramune Pekaskite. Hand off, Nezovic was looking for the opportunity, but that's a good save from Asmundsdottir. So the three working it around: Sigurðsdottir number 8, Knutsdottir number 2, and Jonsdottir number 5. Those three just moving the ball at the moment. There's no movement in front of them, but that's a very good finish. Good score from Karen Knutsdottir. And Iceland on the board. Straight through. No chance for the keeper. Oh, huge gap, loads of space. And that was an easy finish, really, for Bulatovic, number 32. Iceland not closing down, paying the price. Again, Iceland moving it around, but there's not a lot going on between them. The ball out to the wing, easily intercepted. A chance here maybe for Montenegro on the break. Just slow it down. Iceland got back very quickly, so Montenegro will have to build again. Oh, it's hustled back by Iceland. Well, that's a good finish. Number 8, Stella Sigurdsdottir. And Iceland back on level terms, straight over the top. And Marina Vukicevic, the goalkeeper, had no chance. Bulatovic. Nizovic picks it up. Good save. Nicely done. Bulatovic denied by Asmundsdottir. So Iceland giving as good as they get in these opening exchanges of this first half. Haven't seen much of number 3, Anasif Palasdottir, who's a pivot for Iceland, but she hasn't had the ball yet. She's trying to work some space, and there was a chance, but Asmundsdottir unable to take advantage. Waiting out on the wing for Iceland on this right side, just out of your picture, is Stefansdottir. And she comes now, tries to create a bit of space. Good save. Just streaking across Montenegro's defence was Rosa Stefansdottir to try and disrupt the line. Well, that's a very good save by Vukicevic. Little bounce pass in. Oh, good finish. And Palasdottir just wriggles free. First yellow card is given. One goes against Erna Dokic. A foul in the act of shooting. Goal stands. In fact, it doesn't stand. My apologies. So they're going to have to go with the penalty, and so the yellow card was worth getting, because that's an excellent save from Vukicevic to deny Nutsdottir. Whistle had gone before the goal was scored by Palasdottir. There's going to be a yellow card here for Iceland. And Dokic getting sent to the floor. Given against Gunnarsdottir, 13. Nice finish. Montenegro now in front. Nizovic with their second of the game. Oh, good work. It looked like it might just stay out. Palasdottir gets her first goal, having been denied earlier by the referee's whistle. This time gets it under the keeper and it counts. She's managed to get herself the right side of the defender. Effort from Bulatovic denied, and some butterfingers from Mihajlovic. Now Iceland have the ball. No input from Iceland's wingers at the moment. Dokic closing down very quickly. Chance maybe for Stefansdottir, but she brings it back inside. Play allowed to continue. Good block. And passive play warning being signalled against Iceland. They're going to have to get the shot away. Just a timeout, so some perspiration to clear up. Someone's given the referee their business card. Hadzic calm for the moment. Still early doors. But just like every other coach, they live every point, don't they? So perspiration is cleared. And the shot's a wild one in the end. Oh, that one straight through Osmansdottir. Nezovic with the goal. Montenegro closing the gaps very quickly in defence. All moving as a unit. Not a great shot efficiency from Iceland at the moment. They'll need to up that. Again, as soon as Iceland comes within that 9-metre line, they're closed down instantly. And it works. Osmansdottir it was who had the chance. Well, which way's that going to go? It looked more like a defensive foul. Zoskovic, the guilty party. Solid defending again from Montenegro, forcing Iceland to shoot from the 9-metre mark, but with no space to do it, and getting a touch on the ball. Osmansdottir who gets the yellow card. That was the save. The upshot is a penalty, and it'll be Bulatovic with the 7-metre throw, and she scores. Bulatovic plays handball for Brugnost, as do the majority of the team, in fact, from Montenegro. And there's nobody there, and Montenegro can bring it away. Just about kept hold of that one. Not the best of passes from Bulatovic, but that was a much better pass, and that was an excellent save. Anna Dokic denied. Osmansdottir getting her hand out and sending it the wrong side of the goal. And whilst we were watching that slow-mo, Iceland have scored. Bragadottir with the goal. Well, it's not been quite as comfortable for Montenegro as they might have hoped in this opening 10 minutes, but that'll do nicely. The lead now being extended. Nezovic with their 4th goal. Montenegro leading by 2. That looked painful. Well, there's no quarter given or asked for in handball, that's for sure. It's full on. Just got a hand in the eye, isn't it? Well, it's an elbow into the face. It was dangerous. Dokic getting into trouble again. So Braggadottir has just replaced Natsdottir, number 7 on for number 2 in that centre position. Oh, that's a nice finish. Good work by Jonsdottir. And a reply by Ana Dokic. And Montenegro keep the score with them 2 ahead. Braggadottir trying to orchestrate things now for Iceland. Nice offload. Closed down very quickly. Another quick ball out to the wing. Back inside again. Oh, a little space just opened up to the left, and Braggadottir didn't see it. Now Montenegro can come away with the ball. Braggadottir just didn't move ahead. If she had done, she'd have seen a huge gap open up she could have gone into. Lukacevic playing a defensive role for Montenegro. She comes off for Bulatovic to come in and play an offensive role. I think that one has gone in. Goalkeeper crossbar and then eventually over the line. Good reactions, but it's scored. Don't need goal line technology to see that one. Three-goal lead now, furthest that Montenegro have been in front, and that's prompted Iceland to call the timeout.
Nei, hérna 11 stuttan. Beggja megin, 11 byrjum og 11 vinstri stuttura. Hóndi árás á hana, fullu gasi, Stella hún kemur. Anna, út á línu, liggur á þessum ástendinu, vinnur svo móti. Spila það, spila 1B, draga hana þessu sundur. Haldið áfram að keyra þar, það eru komið 3 spjöld, við fyrir manni þetta út af. Áfram aggressífur á markið. Stefnir svo vantar okkur aðeins meiri kontakt þetta varnarlega. Áður standið ágætlega Anna og Rakel 2 saman og kemur loftið. Það engin handaminn, það ekki neitt. Við þurfum að þétta númer 1 og 3 og aðstæður til þess að komast í ykkur hraður. Þetta verður náttúrulega að spila saman við þetta. Među 3, 4, 2 i 3, zajedno toga pivote, a ovdje zajedno je tu. Samo Andreja, ne Šinker, ima Šinker način. Andreja kad krene taj srednji kurak i tebe dolazi taj drugi, a ostaju nazad svi. To ne prošlo. A sedmica, vidjeli ste iz svog šuta, vratimo se kada ne prođe neki jednu.
Two very different styles of timeout. Iceland slightly more frantic, slightly more frenetic, lots of information to get across to the team. Montenegro is slightly more relaxed. Solid defending again from Montenegro. They are protecting Lukacevic in goal. Jonsdottir back in as centre. Bragadottir is off. Jonsdottir goes out wide. Stefansdottir can't get the ball on target. So Reza comes back to defend. Bulatovic starting to pull the strings for Montenegro. Very nearly taken, and that one's in. And first goal for Rosa Stefansdottir. And they're not letting Montenegro get completely away from them. Absolutely nowhere to go. Good quick hands. And excellent hands from Jenny Asmundsdottir. Bulatovic denied. Oh, that was unlucky. Hits the post, and now Montenegro can bring it away. But unfortunately, Mehmedovic can't get the ball in the back of the net. Nice save from Jenny. Closed down the angle very well. Over halfway through this first half. It's not been a bruising encounter particularly, and not played at a particularly high pace, which probably suits Iceland. Just a little bit of grabbing going on. It's all the stuff off the ball that you don't see. So referees having to have eyes in the back of their heads at times. Good save. Lukacevic is playing very well when called upon. Chance maybe for Iceland, that one just too long. And Esterbuna Gunnarsdottir couldn't get on the ball. And Iceland can ill afford to waste those kind of opportunities. Romania and Russia make up the other two teams here in Group D. 4 groups in all, 16 teams. At the end of the preliminary round, which we're in now, once everybody's played each other, the bottom team in each of the groups goes home. The top 3 go through, and they carry their scores through as well against any of the teams that are in their pool, in their group. So effectively 4 groups become 2. So not only is it important to go through, but it's important to go through with as many wins as possible. And certainly in this type of competition, lose your first game and you're in big trouble. So whilst this could be seen as a bit of a run out and warm up for Montenegro, they won't be taking it lightly. And the score showing that fact really. Iceland playing some good handball, just 2 goals behind. Nice save. Marina Lukacevic. Again, denying Iceland. That's a nice finish. Rosa with the goal. Second for her. Lovely ball from Asmundsdottir. Straight through, this time to Stefánsdóttir, who puts it away. Had a 3-minute spell thereabouts without scoring. Iceland, so back on the board again. Oh, Iceland thought they'd got that. And Stella can't believe they haven't. Nor can the coach. Johansson saying, well, why is that not our ball? And the referee says, because I said so. So we got our first 2-minute suspension of the game. And it's number 14, Heflin Hilda Skúladóttir, who goes off. And I should imagine that Lucas Jansen would be feeling even more aggrieved now, because he'll believe it should have been his ball. But it's made up for with an excellent save by Asmundsdóttir. She denies Nezovic. Maybe a little bit of justice served for Iceland. Maybe just a little bit of pressure here on Montenegro now. One in front. Montenegro happy to defend inside the 9-metre line. Bit of space, that one too high. Just getting the angles wrong. Stella Skúladóttir was in a good position. It's an offensive foul given against Milena Nezovic. Not much in it, and turnovers. Crossover and into the action. Gudmundsdóttir, number 17. And Ursula, she's the pivot, trying to make his presence felt along the line. Lukačević had absolutely no clue where that had gone. Fortunately for her, rebound off the post into her head, sent it out. Could have easily gone in. Just a lack of control, which cost Montenegro the chance to score. Here giving away the 7-metre throw, and duly punished by Katarina Bulatovic. A bit of action for number 21, Hilda Þorgeirsdóttir, to replace number 5, Ruth Jónsdóttir. Iceland are going to keep the ball. Red Miller Miljanic, it was, who committed the foul. Oh, just got caught in the face. Unintentional, but that's going to sting. And Dokic it was who just caught number 14, Hrafnhildur Skúladóttir. Frustration for number 2, Karen Nutsdottir. Not enough pace in the shot. And whilst it bounced up in front of the keeper, Vukacevic had no problem in stopping it. Good finish. You can see the difference, can't you? Bulatovic shooting from the 9-metre mark. Plenty of pace and power and accuracy. And Iceland are unable to match that offensively. Montenegro now 3 in front. And just 3 minutes to go in this first half. Montenegro with 2 recognised left backs, number 8 Mirej Jovanovic and number 25 Sandra Nikacevic, neither of which have appeared at the moment for Montenegro, relying instead on 2 centres and also the left winger Mamadovic to play as a left back. Good save. So can Iceland get themselves a couple of goals and make it interesting as we get to the end of this first half? A little bit of frustration from Agus Johansson. His team have created chances, they've just not been able to put them away. And again, another opportunity goes begging. Timeout called by Montenegro just because they can, really.
Bilo je to, sam mislio da ti kažem, ali nije nam pasivno da puštimo loptu, da probamo ponovo 10 livo. 10 livo, kako to radimo sad? 10 desno, napaneš ti, baciš kaci, a ti blok da prođe kače ili da nastavimo na drugu namjeru. Ti pol ne mora blok povući, da ideš u drugu namjeru ako ti ne bude za šut. Ali puštimo vrijeme, imaš piku? Ne. Ali ispuci malo trojku da bi to bilo. Vraćamo se nazad. Klara verksamma Jukkarna, Klara Hoppegård kommer in. Alltid strålig, Jukki greiður bort yfir, vakandi bakvörðu þar. Frákost, að vinna hennar bolta. Sem var keil í bakvörð, sem alltaf lengi koma á það. Nei, sóttalega. Stilur hér, við gefum tíma, stilur hér.
Very passionate plea from Agus Johansson. available to try and get the message across to his players. One of them's got to be about self-belief. They are in this game if they want to be. Making some good saves, playing some good defence. They're getting chances, but it's when they get chances like this, it's the ability to actually put them away. And that's where Iceland have been lacking. Can they finish the half off on a high with a goal, have the last say? Just over 30 seconds to go. Here to chance. Oh, what a save! What a save, and maybe it's Montenegro who are going to have the last word. It looked for all the world as if Anasif Palasdottir was going to score, but denied by Vukacevic. And so too Bulatovic is denied, and that is going to be that. So a flurry of activity at the end of the half, but the upshot is Montenegro lead Iceland by 10 goals to 7. Just get the feeling Montenegro are probably coasting a little in that first half. So have a look at the half-time stats. And Iceland's just 7 goals from 28 opportunities. They have got the better of the fast breaks. But that doesn't make for good reading, does it? Stefan Stottir with 2 goals. The right winger. Nesevic leading from Montenegro, closely followed by Bulatovic. Just 1 goal for Iceland in the last 10 minutes. That's going to be a worry for August Johansson. Work being done by Iceland out on the wings. Interesting to see if they can change that in the second half. Well, teams are back out, and it's time to get the second half underway. Montenegro in black have the ball. Iceland in the blue and white will be defending, and a Dokic with it. Montenegro leading by 3 goals, 10-7 up in this first match from Group D. Romania and Russia, the other 2 teams in the group. This Women's European Championships here in Serbia. The Millennium Hall is the venue for this one in Vrasic. Well, Iceland thought that they'd done enough there and were going to be on their way and attacking down the other end. Bulatovic, though, gets the foul, and Montenegro keep the ball. Eventually it comes to nothing, and Iceland will have a chance to get the first goal of the second half. The area that let Iceland down in that first half was their ability to find the back of the net. Notsdottir is back into the action. She had was substituted out, and Bragadottir came in to replace in number 7 in the centre. So Notsdottir is back in as playmaker. And again, Iceland still trying to move the ball around quite away from goal. Sigurdardottir gets held up, and Iceland go again. Sigurdardottir, number 9, trying to get in on the action, coming in off of the left wing. Make it difficult for Montenegro, but they absorb the pressure and come back themselves with a chance to score. Denied by the crossbar. Maybe a chance then for Iceland on the break. Montenegro back very early, 2 against 3, and now 2 against 6. So the opportunity for the fast break is denied. Sigurdardottir to Sigurdardottir, back round it goes. Notsdottir, and the other side to Jónsdóttir. Stefansdóttir is out in the far corner on the wing, just waiting. Although she's been a spectator for most of the match. Iceland keep the ball. Looked like a rather wild pass from Jónsdóttir. They get away with it. Oh, interception, and a chance now for Montenegro. Well, that looked like a right shove, and indeed it was. The referee says that's it, 2-minute suspension for you. So off goes Stella Sigurdardottir. Big push on Radicevic. So Radicevic has come in to replace Radmila Miljanec on the right wing for Montenegro for the second half. And first goal to her. That's a really good shot, really good finish from Radicevic. Miljanec didn't score in the first half, and her replacement, Radicevic, is first on the board in the second. This is where Iceland need a goal, need to settle themselves down for the second half. They have yet to do that. Good save. Well, for as well as Iceland have played, and for as many attacks as they've had, they've been outdone each time by Marina Vukacevic. First choice keeper for Montenegro for this match. And the other keeper, number 12, Sonja Barjektarovic, has yet to come on court. Dokic making a nuisance of herself. Radicevic. Oh, that's a brilliant goal. 2 excellent goals, both of them for Radicevic. combination of lob and spin from that one by Radicevic. The right winger is having an instant impact for Montenegro. And now they have a 5-goal advantage. No changes for Iceland. Number 22, Ramine Pekaskite is on. But again, another attack comes to nothing for the team in blue and white. Chance out on the other wing now for Montenegro. And all the wings getting into action. Mehmedovic with her goal. Getting it under the left arm of the goalkeeper, Jenny Asmundsdottir. And Iceland call timeout, and it's a worrying few moments here now for coach Agus Johansson and his team.
Okay, þetta liggur hérna mig, það bara þannig. Við þurfum að koma okkur núna að passa þessu på fjarlæðinnar, komast í aðeins betri kontakt við hérna hvora aðra, spila aðeins hérna júggan á það núna og einn vinstri, með Ramón hérna vinstra megin, Rakel út á miðunni, Rut hægra megin. Keyra hérna stöðuskiptin og halda pressu, ekki nálægt þeim og ekki bakk út úr kontaktinu. Ekki fara yfir koni 3 og 11, að bara fara tilbaka. Haldið boltanum áfram gangandi. Varnarlega stefnur áfram saman það, svo þurfum að keyra ræðaflaug. Hvert mark skiptir máli, til látur að vera búið. Áfram!
Looked like he had to take a breath then, didn't it? Agus Johansson going very red in the face in stark comparison to head coach Dragan Adzic. Comfortable coaching for him at the moment. He can talk tactics, he can just ease players in, he can really enjoy his coaching role with his team playing the way they are and with such a big lead. And look at that, they've had 5 goals now without reply. And it could be 6 here, stolen by Dokic, she has support, Radicevic is to her left, she doesn't need her. Dokic scores, and then a little bit of afters with Asmundsdottir. Just watch as the ball goes in, nice steal. Support left and right, does it on her own, and then as she scores, just clatters into the goalkeeper, who was having none of it. So this is a very big lead now for Montenegro, 7 in front. Good stop. Asmundsdottir doing her job. Johansson's tried pretty much everybody in the team to try and see who's going to perform, who's going to turn things around. For him at the moment, nobody is. Another good stop by Vukicevic for Montenegro. And now they come on the attack again. It's going to be a 7-metre throw, foul against Katarina Bulatovic by the substitute, Pekaskite. Vukicevic looking for a hat-trick and finding it. Vukicevic, 3 attacks, 3 goals. Montenegro 8 in front. Iceland now haven't scored since the 22nd minute in the first half. Again, Montenegro trying to intercept, and at last a breakthrough for Iceland. Bragasdottir. Right across the keeper. Good finish. High ball, well taken by Glukovic. Nizovic has a go and is denied. So 2 in a row now for Bragadottir, but more importantly 2 goals in a row for Iceland. Getting them back on track. What it is trying to is Bragadottir. And straight away, it's Katarina Bulatovic. She gets her 5th of the game. Well, barring any disaster here for Montenegro, I just imagine they've already got thoughts in their mind that this is 2 points now in the bag. And they're trying to rack up a big goal difference if they can. If there are teams that come the end of this preliminary round are on level points, it goes head to head. So for example, if these 2 teams finished on level points in 3rd spot, it would be this game that would decide who would go through. And there's another exclusion. Bragasdottir goes. She's a little bit upset with it. Chopped down on the arm. Ball out wide. Can Rosa score? Yes, she can. Nicely done. Rosa Stefansdottir with her 3rd goal. Really well taken. So whilst that was going on, and while Stefansdottir was scoring, Milena Nizovic committing the foul and getting a 2-minute suspension. So both teams now down a player. Which does open up a little bit more space. Good save. Kind bounce for Iceland, and Stefansdottir acting as a makeshift pivot draws the foul. All on her own, and Dokic just charging into her, giving away the penalty. And Iceland profit from it. Bragadottir with her 3rd. First from the 7-metre line. Tried to move it along quickly. Unfortunately, not everyone was paying attention, so Iceland have the ball back. Well, what's going on here? It looks like Iceland could find themselves in a bit of trouble here. I think that they're having a little chat about this, and they're looking up at the clock, and this is to do with the fact that Milena Nezovic still has tried to come back onto court, and she's still got a few seconds left of her 2-minute suspension. That means she could get herself another one here. Just checking the clock, having a check with the table. So the penalty will be happening, and it looks to me as if Milena Nezovic has got up another 2-minute suspension. That's because she came back onto court too early. Not a problem, maybe you get away with it, it's the odd second, but that was a good 4 or 5 seconds, wasn't it, before she was supposed to come on. She's wandered onto court, spotted by the officials. And so she gets another 2-minute suspension. Schoolgirl error from Nezovic. And a chance for Iceland. Oh, good save. Well, Nezovic will no doubt be buying Lukacevic a drink later on, because she's just saved her a goal and spared her blushes. Nezovic would have been defending there. There was a huge gap, which unfortunately Gudmundsdóttir couldn't exploit sufficiently. Well, that's a great shot. The crowd enjoying that one. Yeah, it really was a bit of a bullet from Bulatovic. Pardon the pun, but she's straight across, straight over the top, and bang, in goes that one. Near post as well for Gudmundsdóttir. And she gets beaten by it. You see the difference, can't you, in the power between the two teams in terms of their shot making. Iceland not as strong as Montenegro. Their arms aren't as fast. They're not generating a huge amount of power and pace from the hip up through to the shoulder and finishing with the hand. It's a bit like a whip action, isn't it, when the hand finally goes through and releases the ball. It's all generated down in the hip area. That will do nicely for Iceland. Back to within 5. Good turn and finish from Gudmundsdóttir. Iceland needs to defend, and defend tough. Oh, that's brilliantly done. Anna Dokic looked to have got the goal, but it looks like it's going to be a 7-metre throw instead. Whistle had gone before she'd released it. Fouled as she went to score. Lukacevic. Off the post and in. Significant introduction for her with her 4 goals. And a significant contribution from her as well. Nothing doing, no foul committed as far as the referee is concerned. So Montenegro bring it away, and a chance for Bulatovic, who scores. Big holes in the Icelandic defence exploited by Montenegro. Bulatovic now with 7 goals. Montenegro leading by 7. Montenegro wrapping up the Icelandic players as quickly as possible. In the process, trying not to let them get the ball away, get the shots away. Just an elbow into the right eye as she came across. A glancing blow by number 2, Nutsdottir. Seems to have hit the foot. So Iceland lose it, and the chance here. Radicevic, oh, what a goal! That's a brilliant finish. Jovanka Radicevic is having a great game since her introduction in this second half. Nice ball in from Nezovic, and a great finish from Radicevic. And as a result of that, Nutsdottir was deemed to have committed a foul, so she gets a 2-minute suspension, and that's not good news for Iceland. Interesting that August Johansson's showing faith now in number 17, Anna Ursula Gudmundsdottir as pivot. Number 3, Anna Sif Pallasdottir was ineffective in the first half. Another one that goes too high for Iceland as they go over the top, shooting from 9 metres. Well, she's scoring for fun now, Radicevic. Montenegro exploiting that wing and exploiting what is a weakness. As far as Iceland are concerned, they're unable to stop her, and the right winger is getting the better of their Icelandic left back.
Pappa, kemur vinstra megin, Rakel á miðunni, Rut hægra megin, spilum við 4. Stelpur, það alveg saman hvað við spilum, ef við gera þetta alltaf hálfkátt gefa, við ætlum að slúta á fyrsta tempóinu á markmann, ég held svo niðri, þá getum við gleymt þessu og pakka saman. Þú reynir þess á karakterinn, að klára þessu manneskjur, hætta kastin hæklaðinu, spila varnarleikir áfram, keyra á þau og reyna að minnka munnin. Hvert mark skiptir máli. Þetta tekið saman á föstudaginn, ekki núna.
August Johansson started off quietly and then just built this crescendo. But it's difficult to tell, isn't it? For those of you that can speak Icelandic, you'll know whether he was actually telling the players off and getting angry or whether he was just trying to G them up. But it looked like he was telling them off, and really that's not the best way to go about your business when you're the coaches. What benefit is there to be telling players how badly they're performing instead of telling them, right, we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do the other? They're certainly not out there on purpose, passing, missing the goal, not blocking off attackers. They're playing for their country and they're trying to play their absolute best. As Toskovic rather gets a 2-minute suspension for Montenegro. Looked rather innocuous. Last thing you want is a team that's more afraid of their coach than they are of the opposition. Good finish Well, whatever it was August Johansson said, it certainly spurred his team on. Jonsdottir with their second of the game. There's still time for Iceland. Just can't afford to concede anymore. They need a run of goals. Montenegro scored 5 without reply to get them to 21-12. They actually scored another 5 without reply at the beginning of the second half. And at the moment, that's what's done all the damage. In fact, Montenegro scored 7 in all from the end of the first half up until Iceland were able to score again in the second half through Bragadottir. A chance from the wing goes begging. Dagny Skuladottir unable to get past the very in-form Vukacevic at the moment. It's as if she's seeing the ball in slow motion. Well, Montenegro may have a big lead. They just have to be careful. They don't get complacent. They don't switch off and allow Iceland to creep back into this one. Just short of 8 minutes left. Plenty of time for the team in blue and white to heap pressure on Montenegro. But from here on in, chances have to be taken, and they can't allow Montenegro to keep them out when they have the ball. They get another chance. So a few changes being made by Iceland, and an introduction to the right wing for Hannah Stefansdottir, number 15, top corner. Iceland have scored virtually nothing from their wings today, and also the pivots have only scored 2 between them, which is a worry. Gudmundsdottir and Pallasdottir, the Icelandic centre pivot players, have had a torrid time of it. Montenegro just haven't let them get the ball. Vukacevic gets on the board for Montenegro. So Vucevic replacing Ana Dokic. Well, I shouldn't laugh, but number 4, Radicevic. Radicevic is saying, hold on, I was being attacked. And she's the one who gets a 2-minute suspension. So they're giving Iceland a chance here, Montenegro. Playing with a player short in the last few minutes. So Iceland find a way through, courtesy of Bragadottir. I'm sure that's not what sports bras are meant for. August Johansson's looking slightly happier. Kucevic with a little yelp as she went to the floor. So Montenegro call the timeout. Dragan Adzic with something to say to his players.
Malo je široko faul. Probaj da možemo da odradimo sedmicu. Da malo se pomjerimo u sredinu i ti ostani na liniju i sedam će se odradit će za tebe, pošto je tamo na toj strani za tebe sedmicu, a ti stani sa ove strane, Anđeli, pa trči tamo neđi za njenih igrača. Da ih malo vratiš u momentu kako ne odaš šuta. A vi šibajte nazad, pošto je pasno. Ali ako vidiš da je Sara sama, spušti je nekome, da to ne mogu.
Well, that's a more controlled timeout from the Icelandic coach. Just over 5 minutes left. Montenegro very much in the driving seat. It's been pinched here, and Biljana Pavicevic is going to go on her own, and she scores. Nice work from the left wing. Biljana Pavicevic spotting the ball, seeing the pass, getting the interception, and finishing it off with an excellent goal. It's just too slow, isn't it? Palasdottir got through. You could say she had all the time in the world and took too long. Kucevic makes the save, but it was pretty much straight at her. It wasn't taken away from Marina Vukocevic. She's played exceptionally well today. Nicely done. Toskovic denied, but Montenegro can come back again. Toskovic with it. Toskovic more of a defensive player. Staying in the court at the moment, has the ball. Volatovic. Toskovic. But the space opened up, decided to go out again, and good work from Vukocevic to keep it in play, give Montenegro another chance, which Vukocevic can't take, and Iceland can't keep hold of the ball. And Montenegro have it back again, and that probably will upset August Johansson. The right back, Kilakovic, is acting as the playmaker, and it's number 25, Vukocevic, who scores the goal. So the subs getting a run out now in the last few minutes of this encounter. And right back, Hilda Þorgeirsdóttir comes in, number 21. Skúladóttir in the middle, 14, doesn't get the ball. Does now. Space on the wing, oh dear. Skúladóttir took her eye off the ball slightly, and the opportunity to score isn't taken. Last 2 minutes. Good finish. Jasna Toskovic. Their first goal. And an instant reply from Iceland, something they failed to do during the course of this match. Þorgeirsdóttir gets one. And if they'd have done more of that during the course of the game, it could have been a very different scoreline. As it is, Montenegro lead by 10. Resin on the hands. She goes onto the ball to make it a little bit more sticky. Of course, it does pick up all of the muck from the floor, and you can end up in a situation where the ball is unplayable. And to get another one in as Toskovic gets her second. Iceland tried to go quick. And it's been denied. Toskovic is having a little word with the wingers saying, hey, come on, back to play it where it should be played from. Probably the last attack here for Iceland. And they finish on a positive note. And they do. Pallasdottir gets that one away for her second of the game. Pivots have underperformed for Iceland today. August Johansson will know that. Montenegro have dominated, and it's been a rather comfortable game for them, all in all. As the buzzer goes, it's a 10-goal margin of victory for Montenegro over Iceland. They will be top of Group D, 2 points and a plus 10 goal difference. Confirmation of the score for you. A stroll in the park for Montenegro, but a tough test for Iceland. And plenty to think about. The travelling fans being applauded for their efforts. And so to the team for theirs. We'll now have the MVPs from each team. I'd imagine that for Iceland, the standout player would be probably Jenny Asmundsdóttir in number of saves that she made. Difficult to pick anybody else, really, from Iceland as we look at the stats. Montenegro also, Vukicevic, the keeper, played extremely well to deny Iceland. But an impact player, certainly Radicevic, and probably Bulatovic is going to be a consideration with their 7 goals. I'd say from one of those 3 potentially. I'm sure you have your own thoughts. We're going to find out very shortly who scored what. But look at that lack of goals in the second half from Iceland in that first 10-minute spell. So it is indeed Marina Vucevic who gets the MVP for Montenegro with their outstanding contribution to deny Iceland scoring opportunities. And also it's the goalkeeper as well from Iceland, so the goalie's getting the plaudits today.